overall. We have so many of the same characters in top 8, but this top 8, as you can see, so many new
variety.
and unique characters.
Absurd character diversity.
And versus Kameme.
And a perfect example, Kameme usually the man to go Rockman, aka Mega Man, but this time opting to go Wario for top 8.
Probably because Pac-Man's projectiles give Mega Man kind of a hard time. You know, his jabs have a difficult time working around the projectiles that Pac-Man can throw out, and his aerials are a little slower than Pac-Man. So I think the Wario switch is a good choice.
He can eat the fire hydrant. Okay, that's probably why he's doing this for this matchup, because he's just able to eat any of the projectiles that Pac-Man is throwing at him.
Yeah, and T, such a smart player with the setups, but losing out on something as big as the fire hydrant, we're going to see how that's going to affect his play. I mean, T, very good player, well known throughout Japan and the entire world for his insane Pac-Man performances.
Yo, and the counterplay coming out from Kameme too. He doesn't always eat the fire hydrant because, you know, he could get punished for that. So he definitely goes for the mix-up.
Exactly, and he could also use it against
Grabbing
T.
the strawberry there, though.
I think that was by accident. I think he actually tried to nair in and accidentally grabbed the strawberry, but that's going to be the yeet, that back throw for that first stock.
Yeah, and T sitting at 97%, not out of Wario's kill range, but not very high, not particularly high either, I would say. And weaving in between every one of those projectiles flying around there, the motorcycle and the fire hydrant there. Both players looking for the opportunity. Wow, that's not going to finish off the stock there. And T going to use Pac-Man's amazing recovery to go really low out of Wario's edge guard range.
And T being the specialist, he knows every centimeter of his recovery. He knows it super well. You're not going to be seeing this guy messing it up.
Yeah, and T, once again, as we're going to see, probably T using it a lot, uses the fire hydrant to push himself out of Wario's range after doing an unsafe smash attack, making the smash attack safe.
Yo, what was that? U-tilt extender on the combo.
And he's got the waft ready, and I love it. Here's the thing is that, you know, Wario's able to pressure the ledge with that forward tilt. It can two-frame the same way that it does with Wolf, but he opts to back air at that time,
especially
waiting
after
out the invincibility.
Yeah, T holding on the ledge too long there, trying to be patient, but sometimes being too patient gets punished in this game.
Guys,
and T having Wario approach on him.
Oh, and he uses the fire hydrant to his advantage and helps him follow up on that combo. What a waft from Kameme.
Kameme doing a lot of things that shows me he has labbed this matchup very well. He's getting the parry on the hydrants and eating the hydrants, and got all the setups into his waft.
Ooh, T not knowing exactly how the fire hydrant is going to be thrown, showing no fear, continuing to charge his projectile. Ooh, dash attack on the top, not gonna have Pac-Man go anywhere. And
a secret Wario main?
Dude, maybe.
Maybe he's been like holding his sword hand behind his back this whole time. He's like, I'm actually a Wario main.
But both players, Pac-Man definitely coming up on kill percent now. T's gonna have to really look for an option to finish off that stock, but he's not gonna get it the forward tilt.
The slap followed by the clap after that. What a stock.
Yeah, and so even sitting at 120%, very high, but let's see how much extra credit he's gonna be able to rack up against T here before he ends up losing his stock.
And he claps and it challenges the fire hydrant.
And the key, not able to finish it off there. Sitting at 162, Wario's slightly heavier, but not too heavy to be noteworthy. So you can see that he's just playing patiently and using his neutral game options really well to avoid all the finishers T's attempting to throw out at him.
And I was about to say how T was having a hard time getting back on stage, but he does right there, and that's going to be the stock.
That's the second stock he's taking with that back air.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of these.
Ooh, and using the Galaga projectile to really do a combo starter and even out the percent really quickly.
The lasting hitbox on that forward smash with Inky definitely helped him out.
Yeah, and this is just showing why T is such a favored player in Japan, because even though he was at such a huge disadvantage mere moments ago, after just a few quick strings with Pac-Man and his incredible item game, he's able to bring it back immediately, and now both players are even in percent already.
But Wumba, did you see that? He tried to hit him with the half off.
Exactly. Most definitely, and that's another thing with the possibility of this being a a best of 5 now, the first time in a
Look
while.
at that shield pressure, though, using the bell to stop Wario from retreating from behind and approaching from the front with the dash attack.
Yeah, and this is only game 1, but we're already last stock, last hit, and this is, all these players got to dig deep if they want to pull this one out. It looks like anyone's game
Whoa!
right now.
Just shot the motorcycle right out of there.
Yeah, the fire hydrant.
Terminal
Whoa,
velocity.
the throw into the bell that was sitting on the ground for the additional damage. That's T being so smart in every single play he makes.
Yo, but Kameme with that excellent drift back and upbeat to the ledge, back in neutral.
Yeah, and now the fire hydrant. Ooh, offstage situation, but Wario recovering easily, but will he be able to make it across the orange? Yes, using the bike smartly. Makes it back to like, but the F tilt
Sticking that leg out there.
catching the neutral get up, and so T is going to be taking the first of this best of 5 game in top 8.
And that's the thing, this is the first time in a while that we've had an Umebura where we have a top 8 best of 5 situation. We finally have enough time today, have the venue for long enough that we're able to, instead of best of 3 like we usually do, best of 5 for the entire top 8, not just grand finals.
I think this is the first time that we've done it in Ultimate too, best of 5s.
Yes.
All right, and we're getting into game 2.
3, 2, 1, go!
So already starting off with this great item play coming from T. Edge cancel clap, I love it. The clap is probably my favorite sound effect in this entire game.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. And also, the sound effect is amazing, but the move itself does a lot of work too. It's one of the better up airs in the game. Fast, and Wario can kill off it.
Yo, that was some wacky tobacco
did you
right
see
there.
that,
What was that?
That hit stun from Wario, he just kind of shook in place there.
Yeah,
That was weird.
That was odd.
Yeah, we're seeing, wow, T really getting a lot of value out of the Galaga projectile. He's not letting it go. Usually Pac-Man only able to throw a projectile once, maybe twice, but gets the regrab on the Galaga projectile 3 times. Ooh, almost having Key fully charged, but Kameme sneaks a hit in there to interrupt it, which T subsequently punishes and gets him to 91% already, but T not sitting great at 80% himself.
Pac-Man is amazing in his ability to go so deep and still make it back comfortably.
And his ability to regrab these projectiles is just astounding.
And I like that Kameme goes for that forward tilt edge guard, trying to get the 2-frame every time he's coming back.
Yeah, especially against a player like T who's playing Pac-Man and can recover really low. It's something that is always going to be in Wario's favor to attempt to finish off that stock.
Gonna need the shoulder tackle for missing that grab right there.
Trying to go for that down tilt. Instead, realizing that it's not working.
Ooh,
but
and Kameme getting the first command grab we've seen so far.
Takes more bites out of that one slice of missing pizza, you know?
I don't know why you looked me straight in the eyes when you said that, but I like it.
Ooh, gets the bell into the kill.
Not necessary, but he gets it
Wow.
anyways.
Kameme probably thinking that T is going to either shield and stop charging or charge to the key, but he immediately throws the bell directly in his face without doing any prior setup, which might have caught him off guard, and is able to finish off the stock with a forward smash.
And he has the waft ready.
Going for the hydrant setup too, but
Ooh, and then
coming out a little late.
dash attack to sneak underneath and uses the melon for the first time
Yeah,
as well.
the slow fruit.
And I was about to say, obviously, Kameme not wanting to use that waft yet, wanting to save it for later, and he does. That waft doesn't go away over time, folks, so he's able to use it at any point in time with this stock. Gets that forward tilt off, posting the stock out at 69%. We know magical things happen at this.
And T showing he's labbed out the follow-ups off the Galaga projectile really well, getting some good confirms off of its hit trajectory really well. And T, going for the key there on the fire hydrant, but not able to make anything work because Kameme is playing really patient here, not wanting to get caught by anything surprising to put him into a disadvantageous position.
And as hype as this game too is, we got people popping off stream. Just some random side logos over here. People are going nuts at this tournament.
Yeah, exactly. People take their friendly seriously here. I don't know why they're not watching this hype top 8 right now, but nonetheless.
Ooh, yeah, sneaks the down in there. And knows Wario's going to drift back and catches him before he can hit the ledge with a forward smash. Really smart. Ooh, but Wario pressures him with the... Wow, that was such a
And he
clean way
wants on him,
to
and it's
take
back.
the stock before T can put any more pressure on him. And it's still an even game going into the last stock.
Yo, but
Exactly.
nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. T with his pressures. Nuts.
Ooh, and he's looking for the Galaga projectiles again, but Kameme, knowing his tricks, sneaks in there and now is putting pressure on him on the ledge. T having a very difficult time recovering against Wario's edge pressure here.
And that is what we have seen this game and last game is just Kameme putting so much pressure on the ledge, and the ledge trap's going.
Yeah, in contrast to how the opening part of this game was going, T's in a kind of a difficult position. Kameme running away with neutral here. T's really going to have to go for some good strings here in order to even out this percent. Ooh, oh, T finally winning out on the trade on the fire hydrant and gets it out of his face for the first time, and now he's holding the Galga projectile. We might see something coming out here. Ooh, a good
evening
read
up
on
the percent now. We thought that, you know, T almost never had a chance, but now he truly does. Both of them at over 100%. Any of these hits could do it.
Wow.
Almost
yeah,
gets hit with that back
unfortunately,
air.
Pac-Man has a lot of difficulty killing off the stun in the mid-air, and so just gonna rack up a couple of extra percent, but I doubt T's complaining, and now he's got the full charge key. Ooh, looking for a snipe, but Kameme spaces perfectly, and the down air's not gonna get it either. But
right.
Kameme in a disadvantageous position here on the ledge. Can he sneak around?
Something to be totally aware of right now is he
waft out of
weaker
shield!
waft. It was still able to finish it at that high of a percent.
I was just going to talk about that. He just got the half waft and yes.
Oh, all right. So we're going into game 3 of this best of 5. Super hype, 1-1 for both players.
And so if you guys head over to she_gaming, you
Ooh.
would see that Raito 3-0'd Cosmos.
No
way. The prophecy. We were just talking to Raito in the convenience store, and he was telling us, I got no fear for Cosmos. I'm going to put that guy in a body bag. He does not like Duck Hunt Dog, and I am going to go
Yeah,
get him. What a
Japan
game.
coming out here with the unseen character picks like Duck Hunt Dog, and as we're seeing T continuing to play Pac-Man. Pac-Man not very often seen, especially in top 8s and especially non-top 8s of majors. But Kameme showing he knows the matchup better than you'd expect, picking the Wario instead of his traditional main, and also winning game 2 with a good read. So will Kameme be able to keep the pressure up and win game 3, or is T going to take it back just like he did in game 1?
All right, Kameme.
That slow-moving projectile, realizing when it's coming at him, able to make the most out of it. Great recognition from Kameme.
But T getting the Galga projectile again, which as we know is how he starts most of his high damage combo starts. And going for the up throw combo off that grab read. Ooh.
Looking like slow Inkling out here, trying to get that up throw up air.
Ooh, and now he's got the bell on deck. We might be seeing a stun coming up here. But Kameme really trying to get across the stage with the bike, but not really working out. He's able to punish that.
I think, yeah, exactly. I think he was actually trying to fight for center stage, and Pac-Man's uppy challenges the bike. That was interesting.
Ooh, and a good falling downer there in order to maintain control. And now he's zoning him out really well, reading T's options. T trying to gain some advantage, but Pac-Man zoning him out well with all of his projectiles. Shielding the key, though. Not getting hit by that, but the Pac-Man's long grab rage, able to let him get a back throw in an offstage setup here. Fire Hydrant not going to connect. Oh!
I thought he had it.
Yeah, but now Wario's got the bell in hand.
All right, what's the playoff?
Oh,
it
that's
worked!
so smart!
He stuns him into the back
Master
end.
capitalization.
Kameme isn't even a Pac-Man player, and he knows the tech with the bell. Seeing that T loses ledge invincibility from holding on too long.
The crowd wasn't even ready for that one.
T trying to finish off the stock quick, charging all the way to the key. Again, drifting really low off stage, making sure he doesn't want to have Kameme rack up too much extra credit. Gets it with a down air finally, only 7%. This game is still very close.
Yo, and I want to shout out something Kameme did a little while back. He put that bike on the ledge to extend his hitboxes when he was trying to edge dodge.
Yeah.
And he threw that up smash at him. And that's the thing, was that we've heard of big brain energy, but that big head energy coming from Wario right now,
Yeah.
almost getting to cartoonish proportions.
Everybody loves to comment on how smart T is when he plays, and of course,
Okay.
wow, see? It's exactly what I'm saying. T uses every single one of Pac-Man's tools elegantly in combination with each other and to their fullest extent, but Kameme showing that he's not just playing Wario for fun, he's a serious Wario player, and by doing the small tech setups with like the bike on the ledge to extend his hitbox, he too has the large brain in there, and which is why these winter semis are really going to continue to pop off.
And here's the thing, we're at 72%, and Kameme still hasn't decided to use the walk yet.
Yeah, he might be saving it for to emergency clean up a stock if he loses, or save it to finish off the third stock. pressuring the fire hydrant with the bike is a smart option, and it allows him to get put Pac-Man off stage into a disadvantageous position here. One thing I've noticed is I think T is respecting Wario's offstage game a little bit because he has never opted for the jump pad. He's always gone for the side B recovery. And so I think T knows that Wario's capable of something, but opts for the apple, the one that sends down and to the left, knowing that Wario won't expect
it. And Wario, you know, a man that loves garlic throws his his fruit at him. He doesn't want that, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, but Kameme immediately taking it back with the quick F-tilt with invincibility, and now both players going back into their last stock on game 3.
Yeah.
Still anybody's game. The percents are very close.
Yo, my man Wombology over here is saying a quick little prayer in the corner. I don't know who you're praying for. No commentary bias, dude, but yo, this is super tight.
Yeah, this is, I don't know. This is, for most people, this would be a best of 3, and we'd be like, oh man, this is last game, but I love this. The fact that we have the opportunity to give you guys a best of 5, so we have at least one more game after this. It's going to be fantastic stuff. We're so happy that we're bringing that here.
Oh, Wario catching the Galaga projectile, messing up T's setup and using it against him.
Oh,
going for the waft! Oh, almost not killing the DI, almost saving T there, but unfortunately, he's not able to live through that. And we've got game 2 for Wario here over T on the Pac-Man.
You call it so hard, you were like, whoa, why isn't he throwing this waft out? Yeah, he was
saving it.
Yeah.
You were right, it was for that stock cleanup.
All right, I expect no character changes from either of these masters here at Umebura 2019 Major.
Yep, the Japan Major, the biggest one so far. 1,000 competitors, and we're glad to bring you the best, the top 8, the cream of the crop, you know?
Yeah, game 4 in this best of 5.
Yeah, and T kind of brushing himself off, shaking his head a little bit. As he gets into this game 4.
Not ready to get sent into losers yet. He wants to show that Pac-Man is a character that is dominant even in a high-quality tournament setting against top players from around the world. T wants to show that Pac-Man can get it done, but Kameme, a smart player himself, also hasn't been sent to losers yet, knows that he can also play Wario very effectively and capitalize on Pac-Man's glaring weaknesses.
Okay. Yeah, that Nair fair to dash attack. He just understands his follow-up so well. It's so crazy that Kameme is good with this amazing with both Mega Man and Wario. We're seeing it now. I haven't seen Kameme use Wario once this whole tournament, and absolutely dominating T.
And one thing I'd like to point out there is T, once again, proving how smart he is with Pac-Man's tools. He uses the jump pad under Pokemon Stadium 2's lip so he could still recover, but Wario couldn't threaten him with an offstage option. But Wario catching T with a dash attack back on stage. Kameme has center stage now and has a lot of control. We've seen T have difficulty working around Kameme's options.
And I like that T there decided to use the fire hydrant while he was all the way up in the magnifying glass at the top, so he wouldn't know when he was going to throw it down.
Ooh, but not holding shield on the entire duration of Pac-Man's dash attack. Ooh, the bell not quite catching him, but using the fire hydrant to relieve pressure. Both players now at high percents. The next good hit could kill.
Exactly. Exactly, with almost 2 minutes into the set. You know, this is what we were talking about earlier, Crocro.
Ooh, Pac-Man has the key on deck.
This is what we were talking about earlier, Crocro, before top 8. You know, when you fight T, it's one of 2 things. Either it's going to be over really quick, or this is going to be one of the longest matches that you've ever had in your tournament life.
And you know what? Even the longer matches that T plays are always tense. Japanese players, despite enjoying playing projectile characters more than the Western audience, do not camp and do not play slow. Wow, going for the apple again, knowing that it'll send at the downward angle. Ooh, bouncing it off the platform.
And the forward tilt out of shield
was ready.
All the way from across the stage. Wow.
Now he is at 170%, so every percent that he racks up here is going to be big for him.
But he has the waft ready, and that's basically like having an extra stock on deck.
It really is, and if Kameme plays this well and gets a waft setup, he can take T's second stock here already.
Yeah, and if you watch closely, you can already see a marked change in the way Kameme is playing this game. He is just runaway hit. He's trying to extend the stock as long as he can.
Ooh, and
nice
T barely dodging the fire hydrant there. Ooh, goes for the fair, 30%. Now that's not nothing, but it also isn't too significant to throw T off his game too much as long as he regains his composure. And
but look at this follow-up from T.
Wow, yeah, see, he gets so much work off of the Galaga projectile every single time. It's really amazing to see. He just knows how every single aerial combos into itself and is always ready to catch the DI.
And at 43%, still having the waft ready from the side, this could be disastrous.
Yo,
for
and
Team if he gets that
he
waft
went
off.
for the hydro pump grab, but it's not gonna fall in. I love this foxtrotting coming up from
Yeah, it's showing.
I've never seen that with Pac-Man.
T is really showing, or Kameme is really showing that, missing the waft.
What
That's really
happens-
unfortunate.
What happens when you fart into a fire hydrant, guys?
Yeah, T
Not a
probably
good
really
day.
happy now because Kameme not going to get a very powerful waft for the rest of this game, unlikely. And so,
The double clap.
but Kameme showing he doesn't need the waft to finish off the stock. And that he's racking up this extra credit really well here.
All right, and this is a pivotal moment because this is potentially the last stock for T.
Oh, and he was ready for the shield grab there, but not that second time.
Ooh, and Kameme patiently waiting in shield for any of T's options. Pac-Man, a character that has a bit of difficulty getting down even with the fire hydrant. Holding shield seems to work really well, and Kameme is capitalizing on that.
Nice snare out of shield. Trying to get the read on that back air.
Ooh, but T, see that I love how Kameme knows this matchup so well. Every time T threatens the platform with a projectile or the fire hydrant, he knows exactly
Out
when to
of
get out of
there.
Yep, that's going to be the stock, and I really like that, how he's getting around his moves real quick. The thing is, T's been throwing out the key, I call it the key blast, and Kameme's been able to dodge it almost every time.
Kameme has not been hit by the key yet, and T, unfortunately, not getting anything off of that the Galaga projectile, which is something that we don't usually see. So maybe he's feeling the pressure, and maybe Kameme has really adapted to this.
I did not know Ultimate could be played this fast. Look at how much these guys are moving and schmoving.
Yo,
Yeah.
nor did I. And did you see that offstage tea party that T was
Exactly.
throwing out there? It was, all the
Oh,
arrows.
the Galaga projectile hits the corner of the platform and falls straight down, interrupting Kameme's attempt at a setup. And both players quite close to percent. And Pac-Man holding onto the key, or holding onto the bell now. Maybe going to get a stun here. Ooh, no, Kameme working around it really well. Going for the safe option, the drift back nair, not too committal, but still gives Kameme some room to work with. And both players now missing the waft. Both players now, next hit could decide this game. Both players at kill percent.
Is this going to be T's last game?
Ooh, going for the risky
Or are we going to move to a
ledge
Game 5 situation?
Ooh,
Yo.
trying the bell.
There's so much at risk
Oh,
here for
no!
T.
Pac-Man has no kill throws at this percent.
He's not going to do it.
That was not what Kameme wanted whatsoever. He's
And
got
now
the apple
Wario,
ready.
no waft. He has got the key on deck. Wario definitely in a bit more of a disadvantage compared to T, but that back air not killing quite yet, and still anybody's game. Ooh, getting out of that difficult situation with the nair
Oh!
and the falling back air.
And that's going to be it.
Kameme pops off and takes it. 3-1. Oh.
But fear not, friends of the strange